not only the Seabers we had on a few other huge guests recently.
Like Visage was another great one.
Oh, that was a remote location.
Yeah, remote.
Oh, that's insane.
Let's talk about that for a second.
That's insane.
Ali, shout out to you, man. You are an amazing businessman, role model, and yeah, like thank you for coming on to the show and giving us the opportunity. But wow.
Great episode too, by the way.
Yeah, fantastic.
He was a great
like Debo was giving me like the 10-minute mark, and I'm like, Debo, I'm sorry, I'm going over time.
Yeah, do it, man. That was fucking.
And
yeah, the locations of where these pods, especially with that 3-4 week span, was ridiculous.
It was nuts.
Yeah.
Where was it?
Yeah.
Where was it?
Okay. We did it in an operating room. Yeah. So the best way I can imagine is like you go to a dentist.
Yeah.
And you lie down on that chair. That room is where we were in, and this was for like cosmetic stuff. That's what they use, but it's an operation theater. There's lights, there's syringes on the side, chemicals and other stuff, things. A full like cart that you pull out, like everything. And we took everything out, and then moved our podcast setup in.
I think we have videos of that too. We'll put them on the screen. But I remember walking. Like first of all, Visage is a beautiful place.
Yeah, like, elegant.
Like very sophisticated, elegant.
Bougie.
Like,
Bougie.
Like their toilets were golden, bro.
Bougie.
Like,
Bougie.
Yeah, it was sick. But then like unfortunately we wanted to do it in the lobby, but there's no room for us to set up our equipment there. And so we talked to Ali. He's like, yeah, just go into the surgical room. And I'm like, what? Like, and so he pulls up the bed. He's like, is this enough room? I'm like, that's perfect. And then at one point we were using like the overhead lights that they shine for surgical to like shine on the, use that as our lighting. But yeah, the process was amazing. And then follow up with the conversation, like get to explore Ali's mind, and we just realized how much of a like brilliant businessman he is. And
it's all around personality too. The guy
inspiring,
had tons to say. It seems like he's had a bit of a full life, so
100%.
Interesting.
Yeah. All of a sudden, wrap up and then make it back like
right
we were never there.
Yeah, he walked in and he was like, let me take a picture. Because he's used to, being all gowned up, PPE and everything, and then going in. And...
I've said this before, and I'll say it again. My favorite feeling is when our guests walk in and they're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, this is a full, this is a thing.
Yeah. Yep. 100%.
I love that.
And then we got Nicole DeBay was on the podcast too, and that was another fantastic episode. Shout out Nicole.
Yeah, that was before the Seabirds, but
that was before the Seabirds, but
that episode has been out for a while, so if you haven't seen it, make sure you go watch it.
Yeah, all the episodes by the time this comes out, they're all out there. Another fantastic Winnipeg figure of the city, and does amazing work around the city as well, and that was a beautiful conversation.
Yeah, it's cool how we get to talk with such a variety of guests.
Yeah.
I know we've had that question a lot, like who's your niche or what's your need, like everything and anything. Like we get to speak with the coolest people in the city, which is great. And she's